Hey, what's good, everybody? It's Green Onion here, back with some more diecast stuff. And today, I'm just gonna take a look at my Hot Wheels collection for everybody and just showcase what I got going on here and what's new, what's changed, and all that stuff. So, starting with this wall here, I've been starting to take this down because it's been leaving little holes, as you can see, in the wall, and I don't really want that except for like maybe some cards up here. So I might even take these down up here too. But these carded ones, they're like random cards I probably won't even display anyway, such as like a Batmobile or the Zoom In or whatever like that, stuff like that. I probably won't even bother displaying. So those probably cards will probably go into a storage bin or something, and the cards will be thrown in the trash. So here's just some random assorted stuff that probably a little bit of extras or just some random cards. They're not as cool as some other ones. All right, and then moving on over here is my first little shelf of cars, and these are all the premium Real Rider cars I have. And just a quick look is the first Forza set. Oh no, that's the second one. The first one's up here. The second Forza set with the Ford GT and the Porsche. Then Japan Historics 2. Then what was that one called? Modern Classics. Then Race Day, and then the Air Cooled series. And then we have the Cargo Carriers, the Euro Speed, the 50th Favorite Redline cars, and then the 50th Favorites Mix 1. This is just a random assortment of entertainment cars, except for that guy. He goes to a set I haven't completed yet. But there's a DeLorean, the Fast and Furious R34, and then Shop Trucks up there. Down on the bottom again is the Cars and Donuts series, followed by the Favorites Mix number 2. And then we have the Circuit Legends right there with the 787B, the Drag Strip Demons, that nice green gasser, the Golf set. Then there's a couple of cargo carriers, the Skyline and the Jaguar. And then a couple more cargo carriers, the first Porsche with the T2 pickup, and then the Black Hole Chevy Nova. But I put Doctor Strange's Huracan up there because it could fit in the slat. And then up here we have the R34 carrier, a Subaru WRX entertainment car, and a couple of random Forza cars that didn't complete the set, and this Lamborghini also from that other Fast and Furious set. And then a couple of Fast and Furious sets here is the Fast Off-Road and the Quarter Mile Muscle set. Then the I've already forgot what these were called, the Desert Rally cars. And then up on top are the Open Track. That's a nice Skyline right there. I like the R8 too. And then up here, just some random mainline cars. As you can see there, nothing really special. Just some randoms I don't have space for. And then all the cards for the premium cars I just kind of tacked up on the wall because I think it looks pretty cool, putting all the card art next to each other, saving the card art for those instead of throwing them away. So then over here, I have like the rainbow assortment, I guess. I just kind of decided to do that because I had too many cars laying around. And I had like a little diorama with a gas station or something up here, but I need more space because I had too many cars. So I just needed to maximize my volume of cars on surfaces. So I just put a whole bunch over here. So here's just a quick look at all the cars that are up here. It's nothing too great, mostly just main lines. Many different brands. So if you recognize any of the cars in there, probably a good chance you do. So just any different brands. There's some green light in here. There's some regular Hot Wheels, Matchbox. There's a Matchbox. Mr. Bean's little mini. Some pretty cool stuff, I guess. Basic stuff. There's a Majorette right there. Just some random cars going along over there. And then on this area of the desk is just kind of more random cars, I guess. This is like a display from Walmart, this thing. It's like one of those little 50th anniversary Hot Wheels displays from Walmart. And I just took it home and I converted it into my own car display. And now I have all these just random cars up here that just needed more space, So just any cars I didn't really feel warranted getting a shelf spot, or cars I did feel warranted getting a shelf spot, but I didn't really feel like changing them out or figuring what's going on. I just kind of stuck them here. So here's just a quick look at the cars on this desk. Nothing really too cool, just a bunch of random cars. And I think that's part of the reason why collecting is fun, because eventually you just have so many random cars, you don't know where you got half of them, and it's just fun to look at them and find ones you forgot you had like a while ago. And there's that little Gulf gas station I was talking about. I put some pretty cool looking green light cars. There's a Tomica limited vintage in there. There's a green light and then a custom I made. There's a police green light Skyline in there. There's a GTR. And then another little diorama I made. And some random custom cars I have made over the time. Some restoration cars like this Escort here. Or this truck. But just some random stuff. There's a Majorette Mustang and a Yachtming Chevy truck. There's that Dodge Demon I made. Some other stuff. So the next area is the carded RLC cars. And I just kind of hung them on this wall here because I'm not taking them out of the card. We have the R34 Skyline I recently made a video on. So that one's really cool. We have a red Datsun 240Z. We have a mail-in car. This is the 56 Chevy convertible. And another Kmart mail-in, the Gasser. And then from Guitarded and Broke, he sent me this a while ago. This is the Roger Dodger from the 14th Annual Hot Wheels Collectors Nationals. Then we have the blue 2017 Ford F-150 Raptor. Then the custom Camaro in black, that was the membership car. And then a orange Ford Bronco, another mail-in car. I don't remember what that one was from. I think that was from Kmart. And then this is the second shelf here. This is mostly just mainline cars. And they're kind of grouped by brand. So this is a Lamborghini row right here. But as I ran out of space, I kind of like strayed away from that. Like here's a random Skyline and a Raptor over there. And then some Mopar. And then we have a couple Jaguars, more Dodge. And then this is the Halo cars. There's a Scorpion, a bunch of Warthogs. And then Ford Focus Fiestas. Some trucks up here. Some Land Rover trucks up there. Some Dodge D100s. This is like a little mini Volkswagen section up here. You can see all the Volkswagens I got. Down here, some muscle cars. Some of my favorite muscle cars I have. And then it's a row of Teslas. A random row, a couple GT3 Mercedes cars. The Lotus, a DeLorean, a Jaguar. A couple Alphas. There's a row of IROC Camaros. 4 GTs and a Mustang. More Camaros. This is like the 50th anniversary special set. There's a row of Pagani Huayras and a row of McLaren P1s. And then there's a couple random cars on top of each area. So then I got this. This is a new addition over here. This is one of those little plastic, I don't know, there's a little light up LED, not LED, those little Hot Wheels display cases that you can put your cars in. So these are probably my favorite or more valuable cars in this thing. And then I just have some random ones down here, some Porsche Panamera police car, a couple Ford trucks, just some random junk. And then cars that could slide underneath it, I just put underneath it, like trucks with low beds. I could slide them underneath that for extra storage. So there's some Datsun 620s and some Mazda Repus. The Lamborghini Aventador J's, I think actually go, yeah, they can go all the way through. They can actually drive underneath this display case. I think that was pretty interesting. They're the only car I think that's low enough to do that. And there's some more random stuff over here, a couple Matchbox. Then in this case, I have my favorite cars, I think. So the Fast Rewind series, right there. Then we have another Fast and Furious set right there of the original Fast cars. And then I'm going to get more LED lights for this, but I have like a little thing in here that'll light up when I'm done with it. And it'll look something like that. and then all my cars can be lit up at night or anytime I want to have more light on them. But I only have one of these right now, so I'm going to have to go and get more of them. So then the next row is the street tuners. I really did like that set just because of the clean build of the cars. And then the exclusive Silverado that came with the case. The silhouettes. I love that Porsche RWB right there. More silhouettes. We have the Kroger exclusive Gasser from the Fast Favorites or 50th Favorites set. That I am so glad that Diecast NZ was nice enough to send me that. And then a super fast i8. I don't know why that's in there, to be honest. And then over here are my supercharger hunts. So here's the supercharger hunts. I grouped them by case for 2018 because I did collect the entire set for 2018 because I found most of the ones in the stores for 2018. So I think that right there is the whole 2018 set for the supercharger hunts. And then down here, the very few 2019s I ever did find. I didn't really hunt. I can't really like hunt much as I used to. So I have the Civic, the Skyline. So I did find the first two cases. And then later on, I did find the Ripu at a K-Day. And there's some older 2017 Supers. There's a Mustang, an NSX. And then I traded I did have 5 of these Supers from one dump bin before. But I traded a guy for this Fairlady Super. So that was nice to get that one. And then the NSX, I found it in a Kmart dump bin. Then 2 ID cars down here. The R8 LMS and the GTR Nismo. So, down here, we have the Fast and Furious, another Fast and Furious set from Walmart, Honda set. I think those are the cards for those other ones. I don't know why they're down there. And then over here, we have the Zamac Flames, the Forza cars, and the Lamborghini. And then up here is the Target Decades series, and then the cards for Team Transport that I have. And then down here, not much to see here except for the Stars and Stripes 50th and the Black and Gold 50th set. So now we're going to move on to the back half of the room. And we're going to go from there, starting off way over there. I'm not going to really touch on that. That's just the regular Charger hunts. Those are pretty lame, so I'm not going to really touch on them. Then we have some cards for premium cars, and I was running out of room, so I decided to put some Matchbox up there. And some other random Hot Wheels. Up here is the Matchbox case. These are my Matchbox models. And then on top are just boxes from the Superfast, some Tomica boxes, stuff like that. So up here we have some rubber tire Matchbox models, the moving parts ones for Superfast, and then some of my favorite ones, Mercedes right there. Some Skylines, a whole bunch of cross-country golf. Mercedes 6x6 gets its own row. And then, yeah, you can see a lot of the stuff I got here. Here's a row of Tomica cars from Drifter D. And a whole bunch of police Matchbox models down there. Over here, we have just some more stuff. Off-road vehicles, Jurassic Park, stuff like that. Going down here, some very nice Matchbox cars. And then over here, this is kind of the one half. This half is mostly JDM, and this half is like new models or pretty cool models in my opinion. So it's just a random assortment. There's really no rhyme or reason to it. Up here, just some extra cars I have laying around, so I put them up top on this top layer. And then some new models, so the 95 RX-7 in red and blue are the first colors for that. And then just some random stuff here. Not all of them are new models. Like this Civic wasn't a new model, but I wanted to put the then and now together because this one was a new model in that color, but that one wasn't. So I just wanted to put them together anyway, though. So some first editions. That's kind of the stuff that's up here. So yeah, and then this one isn't either. It's 911, and this one isn't either. I don't even know why that is there. These two. There's a mini. There's another mini. I think I just put that up there to put an extra car for space, but just some other random stuff. There's the Volvo 850. Some pretty cool models. It's that awesome Subaru, and a couple 370Zs. And the NSXs and Integras. There's an Evo, one lone Evo right there. There's some Skylines, 240SXs, Fairlady Zs, Datsun 620, Fairlady 2000s. There's an R35. There's a row of 510 wagons. And then some Zamac cars and some random cars right here. Some BMW M livery cars with the M striping. And that's about it for that one. And then up here is just another extra storage case. And this one is up on top. As you can see here, I started off with the 16 transports, as this shelf is big enough to fit the trucks on there. Then we have Porsche models. So here's all the Porsche models, and there's a couple other ones mixed in again. There's an AMG GT, there's a couple of those up there. And then some random Lamborghinis. Some Ford GTs, C7 Corvettes, or just this is just Corvettes in general. There's a whole section right there for Corvettes. Actually, that's like half of the display is just Corvettes right there. And then more Corvettes, a couple Ferraris, there's a lone Jaguar, and some more Porsche. So, and then up here I have the rally set from Walmart, a couple BMWs, a couple Datsuns, a Celine S7, that one's pretty cool. And then another BMW. And then these are the cards for the supercharger hunts I found. So I just put them up and around there. So we're getting to the end now. This is just random cars again. Nothing too special up here. These are error cars up here. So stuff like a double tampo. This one has all small wheels. This one's missing the black on the front wheel. Stuff like that. There's a Porsche that doesn't have the red on it. There's a green light with 2 different wheels. A couple of no tampo cars. There's a GTI. And then this Pagani Huayra is kind of high up, but it does not have a windshield. And then up here, there's another Datsun, no tampo on the side. That was from a mystery model. And then this Chevy C10 Red Edition actually has the window that is kind of jacked up and it's falling out of here. So that's pretty cool. They didn't put the window in there, right? So just some random cars up here. Some more errors in here. Batmobile with no tampos. Fairlady missing a wheel. A CTS missing a wheel. And a Mustang missing a wheel. So then, yeah, just some random stuff. Carbonators are pretty cool. I love the carbonator. So I have those. Some more cars up here. And these aren't too special. There's just random extras or cars I didn't like enough to put in a display or something like that. So yeah, that's about it, I think. Other than the carded cars in here. So these are just the carded cars. I don't have too many carded cars, but yeah, they do go back pretty decent. Mostly these are just like new models or ones I really, really liked. There's a carded Datsun Team Transport. A couple more new models. New models. New models. Yeah, just basically this new models. I collect one of an extra one to keep on card, or if I really like the car. So there's a couple Fast and Furious cars. Some stuff down here is a Demon. So, and then these are like store exclusive extras. And then down here are cars I don't have room for, or I'm trying to find room for. They just don't really have a home right now. I love this banana car so much. This is like the best Matchbox model ever. I love this banana car. It's got to be the best car there is. So then just some random stuff down here. Extra 5-pack cars. And then some carded cars I just recently got that I'm going to release into loose. So we have an Escort here in red. It's Bugatti Chiron. These are the ones I'm going to open. The blue Combi. We have the black Porsche Carrera. And we have a red edition Dodge Viper. That one's pretty cool. And the non-supercharger hunt Jeepster Commando. And there's 3 more over here. This Chevy Nova and an awesome livery. We have the red edition of the Gotta Go. And then the Mustang from James Bond. And then one other one right here is the Tesla Matchbox Convoys. Can't wait to open that one. So that is basically it for my collection. Hope you enjoyed looking at it, just checking it out. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.